Good morning everybody, it's Eleanor here from The Love of Stitches. Welcome to my channel. This channel is all about stitching, mainly cross stitch, but I may bring other things into it as well. So where have I been? It's nearly a year ago since I last filmed. A lot has happened in that year, and the good news is I'm here. That's all we need to know. I'm here, and I will be filming on a regular basis again because my head is back in it. Okay, and with that, hopefully I'll get my head back into stitching a bit more, and other things. So this is gonna be just a short video today, and what I plan to do is I do have some time off on Friday afternoon. I've got the dentist, so I've taken a few hours off work, so I might do a full whip parade for you. I do have a friend with me at the moment. You might be able to see her ears there. Let's say hello. Oh, it's Millie, my little old lady. So she's clinging to me like glue at the moment. I can't do a thing without it, and without her, and she keeps sitting on my stitching as I'm trying to stitch, which isn't good. But and she's not black, by the way, she is tortoise shell, a very dark tortoise shell. Now she's sat there. So right then, I'm totally out of sync. This is just spur of the moment, so I do apologise. So what have I got to tell you? I have done some stitching. I do have quite a lot on the go, as you can imagine. So I'll just start with what I've been working over last week or so, and then, as I said, I'll do a full whip parade, hopefully, fingers crossed, on Friday, when hubby's gone to work and I've got a good 3 hours to myself. Could do it spending stitching, but let's film instead. So right then, so what have I been working on? Now, in March, I attended the Dumfries, the tartan retreat in Dumfries. Had a brilliant weekend, and if you've already subscribed and you've already watched my channel, you know I love Scotland as it is. So anyway, I decided to have a new start. And what I started is the Modern Folk Embroidery, and it's called A Quilter's Dream. Hope you can see that without the glare. It's really gloomy here today. Oops, we don't want that. We don't want it to turn off, do we? There we go. There we go. So it's really gloomy, as I said, here today. Beautiful sunshine yesterday. Absolutely beautiful. I went with Sandy to have a pedicure after work because my feet needed a treat. And look at it now. I can't put my sandals on if I wanted to because it is raining. It's not brilliant here. Beautiful sunshine yesterday, but there we go. Right, back to the Quilter's Dream. I digress. So I'm doing it on a piece of 40 count linen, and if I remember rightly, it's gingerbread. There we go. So I'm really pleased with how that's turning out. Now, I usually use DMC. However, I decided to try CXC, which is slightly cheaper, especially here in the UK. and I'm loving how it's turning out. So it's only 2 colours, this, and if you look on the chart, you've got a lot of orange. So instead of using the orange is in the fabric, and then I use 2 shades of blue. Oh, that's the back. You don't want the back. 2 shades of blue. Oh, I've got a friend. There we go. So that is 1/3 of the way done. The good thing about it, I've got it on Pattern Keeper. So I love Pattern Keeper. So I went to the Cheshire Stitchers day retreat on Saturday, and there we go. Had a fabulous day. Me and Sandy stayed the night on the Friday night and spent the day stitching Saturday. It was a lovely day. It was nice to meet lots of friends, new friends, and there was quite a lot of people that said to me, "We're missing you." And on that note, I'd like to thank everybody that has reached out to me, and there's quite a lot of you that have done, and I'm back now. That's the main thing. And I know it's quite a long time ago now, but I did actually receive a lovely bouquet of flowers from somebody as well, which was a lovely touch. You know who you are, so I won't mention names. But yeah. Right, where are we? It's me faffing around with my hair. I've now got a cat sat on everything. I don't know why I bother. I really don't. She's obsessed. Anyway, so that is that. As you can see, we've got my wild iris snaps. I thought I'd stick that there and thinking it won't reflect, but it is. I really need to sort my husband out and get some of these on the walls. We've got new blinds fitted as well, not that they're making much of a difference. I need to find a new spot to film, that's what it is. But we can work on that, can't we? So what else have I been working on? So I've been working on Mary 395 by Hands Across the Sea Samplers. And I'm using a sparklies fabric. I started putting these in my bag so I knew what I was doing, but I haven't filled it in. Hopeless. So I'm using Moral by Sparklies. Sadly, can't get this anymore due to dyeing issues, but I have got a big piece of it and nothing's ironed. And there we go. So I've done quite a bit on Mary 395. It's all the way down there. I really need to get finished. So this is 40 count Moral, as I said, and I'm using, it is a Silks for You that I've wound up onto a ball. So it's Silks for You, and it is PR057. Even that's getting expensive to buy. I won't mind some more reds because I want to do a few red samplers. What don't I want to do? That is the question. So there we go. Mary 395. So I'd love to turn my hallway, the landing of my hallway, into a red sampler wall. Do you think the husband will let me do it? Hope so. Then again, does he have a lot of choice in the matter? sure he'll let me know. Talking about husbands, this is the next one I've been working on, and it is for him. Thankfully, he didn't really watch my videos, and it's something that I have been working on for a while. Let's find it. There we go. So it's Tilton Crafts. It was a limited edition, so unfortunately you can't get any more, but it's called Dark Force. And I've done quite a bit on this since you last saw it. Then again, I should have done after, you know, a year. Let me just take it out of the frame. Oops, we have a needle as well. Bear with. Stick that there. So I'm going to just take the end piece off this, because you can see where I am. On the pattern keeper, you can do diagonal rows to stop the breakage. You know, your pattern break, your page breaks on you when you're stitching. If you do full coverage, you'll know what I mean. But there we go. So I started doing it on the diagonal so we don't get those. You can see the page break there. So we don't get it anymore. I'm loving this. So that is actually the width of the piece. So my next aim is to get that finished there. Then I can start on the next row down. But yeah, I'm really loving how that's turning out. I mean, look at that. You can see the horns and everything. So yeah, really pleased with that. I hope you could hear me then. So I'm loving that full coverage. I just hope he likes it when it's finished. He don't even know what I'm stitching. He just sits there next to me. So he's there, I'm here, I'm stitching away. He's not even asked. So amazing. And because I'm using a Q-snap, and I'm using I've got an 8x8 and an 11x11 Q-snap, and I've split them. So we've got the 11x11 going across, the 8x8 going down. So it's just a really nice size to handle. I've stopped using my frames, and I've just been stitching with this, and I can still do it two-handed, which is my preferred way of stitching. So yeah. And lastly, what I'm going to show you is I have done quite a bit of work on this, and it's red, and I can't find the picture, but I'm sure you'll have seen her and you will know what I mean once I get her out of the frame. She's looking really, really good, and I'm really pleased with how she's working out. And this is on a 32 Zweigart fabric, and it's like a cloud effect. So it is actually Zweigart that have done this, and it's like a grey cloudy effect. But I have got the whole of her, the bottom of her cape done, and as you can see, I've started on the dress. There's her arm. So yeah, I'm really pleased with that. Hope you like it. So that's Red by Mirabilia, if I hadn't already said. So that's all I'm going to show you today. as it's Wednesday morning, I do start work in an hour, and it's nice to be back full time at work. I've had quite a bit of time off work, but we're all back to normal now, which is good, better for my mental health. And in other news, oh, I forgot to tell you this one. I'm going to be a grandma in 5 weeks' time, if she doesn't decide to come early. So my daughter's expecting. She's having a little girl, and yeah, we do have a name. So she's going to be called Bonnie. And I'm really looking forward to it. Really looking forward to it. And she's due in 4 weeks and 5 days, if she doesn't come early. At the moment, she's doing well, causing a bit of trouble. Apparently she's doing the splits, but we won't take that any further. All I can say is one leg's up under her rib and the other one's in the pelvis. Oh, Millie can't decide what she's doing. So I'm so glad that you joined me again today. And again, I'm really sorry that it's taken me a while to get back to you. Like I said, a lot has gone on over the last 12 months. So fingers crossed, everything's back to normal. And as I said, I'm going to try and do some filming and do you a full whip parade. And if you've not subscribed, please subscribe. And if you're wondering what this funny accent is, I'm actually from West Yorkshire in the UK. So you've got a bit of a Yorkshire twang there. Okay. So thank you so much for joining me. I hope to see you again on Friday. Fingers crossed. I've said it now, so I have to do it, don't I? So tatty bye for now, and I'll see you all later. Thanks for watching. Bye.